huge, but they're very versatile, aren't they?
Yeah, so these are 1,000cc single-seater buggy. They're actually the only single-seater race buggies to come to Australia tonight. Sorry, father-son rivalry, so we've got Michael X and Sam X in these classes, and they're going to give us a bit of two-wheel action of a different kind, and you're going to have to let us know who you think is doing a better job, so make as much noise as possible if you're seeing something you like.
Fast these things, don't they? The police use a variation of these for search and rescues and stuff, but what are the boys going to do with them?
So we're going to see if we can get these buggies on two wheels. So we've got Michael X there lining up the wheelie ramp. He's going to see if he can get that buggy balanced on two wheels and go across the arena.
Whoa, there we go. Now, first of all, that ramp is meant to collapse like that. They're designed to do that, the ramp.
Yeah, so when Michael lines that ramp up and hits it, it's designed to...
See what happens?
The nose will just hit the ground, so it's that perfect balance of enough accelerator and enough brake to keep that buggy at the balance point.
It looks very easy, but I imagine it's very hard to do. They've both been doing it for a long time, haven't they?
Yeah, so Michael actually held the world record for the longest jump in a UTV back in 2012 at 95 foot. And he later became the first person to land a backflip in an RZR 1000. If you'd like to check that out, that is on Man's Face Online.
So it's that balancing act between accelerate too much, you flip backwards and...
No, I think Sam's going to try and outdo his son, Michael X, and get that buggy on the wheels. We've decided to bring the 2RS1, and Sam's going to try a trick that he's only learned in the buggy this weekend, which is driving it on the side wheel.
Hang on, so before they were on the back wheels, this time they're on the side, like up on one side. That's what he's going to try and do.
Yeah, that's right. So as you can see, he's lining up and right. So use that to spring the buggy up on one side and hope that he can balance it on the side wheel.
Something like that. Now, the only control he's really got, he's got one wheel to steer, which is the front right wheel, and the speed, I guess, and that's really hard to do.
Yeah, so Sam here is thinking about making sure he's keeping that buggy on the balance point on the wheel by moving the steering wheel left and right, just to keep that buggy on the balance point and keeping enough speed to keep it going forward.
Business about, how does that work?
Yeah, so we call Sam the mad scientist.
Okay, so we can hear it's got an engine there. Now you remain the right way up, and if your engine in your car is upside down, then you probably haven't been driving it properly. There's something wrong. So how does this, when he's upside down? That's amazing.
Yeah, so they've completely fabricated this machine, much like the monster truck, that it can work on any angle, sideways and upside down, making sure it's pumping oil no matter what angle it's on.
That is incredible. Now the engine also has another important job, apart from making it spin around. When it's doing this, what else does it do?
Yeah, so the engine actually works as a pendulum in this machine. So it's the heaviest part, which is at the bottom, and as you'll see with it, brings it back down, so it's the heaviest part of the machine.
Okay, so we've just seen him steer there, and you can see how that works. He's got control of each side of the sphere.
Really, really odd feeling to get used to.
Give him a hand as it goes past. That is an incredible and only one of its type in the world, and designed by the mad scientist himself in his garage. He must love the shed.
Oh yeah, he's got a big shed. Now if you're filming or taking any photos today, you're going to post them on socials, don't forget to tag us at Monster Trucks Australia, and while you're there, give us a follow. You'll be able to see what Sam and Michael are up to, what they're building, and all the things they're doing in the near future.
Monster Trucks Australia. But there's something that's very special about this this Jeep. The mad scientist has been at it again, hasn't he?
He sure has. So this is our monster Jeep. Now it's a CJ7 Jeep powered by a 572 big block Chevy engine. It's got 40-inch block crawler tires. So this allows him to balance and steer on the rear wheels. So if he puts that right brake on, it will turn him around.
So this is really bizarre. Imagine this car drivers in the audience where you've actually got two brake pedals and your accelerator is on the steering wheel, so wheels. He really is a mad scientist, isn't he?
He sure is. We joke that Sam dreams about what he's going to think of next in his sleep and wakes up and starts designing it.
Give him a hand, guys. That is amazing. There aren't too many vehicles you can see that can steer from the rear wheels. Give him a clap as he goes past. Craig Bennett's in the Bay 93.9, and I'm with Liberty from Monster Truck Australia, and we're currently seeing this vehicle that can steer and get full control over it from the rear of the plane. People filming on their phones and stuff.
Yeah, we actually love to see it with your eyes. So make sure you type in @Monster Trucks Australia.
Okay, so we played with a few toys already, but now it might be time to
See Monster Truck, and today we have tropical thunder.
Yesterday about the price of the tyres on this thing. There's about 10 grand worth of tyres on that thing alone. And
it's time to ask Mum and Dad for a loan to get a monster truck so you can get one too.
Thank you, Mum and Dad. I'll be happy to do that. No worries. So what's he going to do here? Just remember, these ramps are a bit special, aren't they?
Yeah, so like the Polaris, this ramp folds down, so Michael's lining it up now. When he hits that, the truck is going to make it pivot down on itself, so the rear wheels aren't going to catch, but it's going to have enough force to push that truck up into the air. So it's going to try and give you guys a real stand.
So when the ramp collapses, don't panic, it is meant to. Here we go. Give him a hand as he goes past. How is it balancing?
So again, that's just enough for him to keep it up, but not too much that he's going to flip over it. And it's actually really challenging in the truck because once the truck can see where he is up in the air, it's really hard to see where he is on the arena.
I guess you're with us to way back up there, look at these clouds, and maybe a seagull. Now, hang on, what's going on here? He's going the other way. How does this work? Everything this doesn't look right.
Yeah, so Michael's the only monster truck driver in Australia attempting this trick. We're going to see if he can do a nose wheelie for you today, so getting that truck up on the front wheels instead of the rear.
Wow. I reckon he's going to give that another go. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I don't think he's happy with that one. It is a bit tricky today with the wind this afternoon. It does make a big difference to this truck. He did actually drive this truck last year at World Labour doing this exact trick, so hold on to your hats. There might be a bit of action, but he has been practicing and had it pretty dialed yesterday, but we are battling with the wind today.
And there's a special skill which we'll describe shortly about how he actually keeps the vehicle nose down. There's a little bit more to it than just braking and acceleration. We'll talk about that soon. Let's see how he goes. Yes. Now, Anthony, how is he keeping the vehicle like this? Not just
to embrace, isn't it? This is a real skill.
Yeah, so when he gets up, he actually needs to shift between first and reverse to keep that in. So while it's not a full manual, he does have to hold a patch to go through from first to reverse. It is a little bit hairy when you're upside down in the air. So you're seeing now he's going forward. He will eventually switch to reverse so he can bring that truck the other way. But he's really putting on a show. It's a class on record for you guys today.
So what you're seeing is he is switching between first gear and reverse. That is
I'm pretty much the only driver in Australia attempting that trick, so it takes a lot of talent and it's a little bit scary. You don't want to wreck our trucks here.
Give him a hand, kids. Give him a wave. That was a really good effort. You won't see that anywhere else in Australia other than with Monster Trucks Australia. We are so lucky to have them here at the Royal Geelong Show.